How's it going, guys? Cody, we're back again. We're dropping another video. Right, guys, this is a video that isn't actually in a newspaper. It's not a story, but I'm going to cover it anyway because it's not out in the media, and it should be bloody out in the media. It's the UK and Ireland database. Now, these cover paedophiles, sex offenders, rapists, things like that. This is on Kieran Cotterill from Oldham. Now, I've spent many years, I grew up in Shaw, Oldham, High Crompton, Royton. And what I've done as well, because it's not out in the media, I've sent it to a very good journalist friend of mine at the local paper who will hopefully write a story on this. So I'm going to read the story, guys. A link in the description below like I always do, and I'm going to do my bit at the end. Right, so it's dated the 1st of the 5th, 2020. And it goes back to February 2020. It says, teaching assistant sentenced for child sexual offences. A teaching assistant at a special needs school in Oldham has been jailed after committing a number of sexual offences against two vulnerable schoolboys. Kieran Cotterill, 27, of Oldham, appeared at Manchester Minchell Street Crown Court, where he was found guilty of 2 counts of engaging in sexual communication with a child, 2 counts of causing a child to watch a sexual act, inciting a child to engage in sexual activity. The court heard that Cotterill had befriended the 2 male victims who were aged 13 and 14 years old. Cotterill groomed and manipulated the boys by sending them nude images of himself masturbating, telling the boys it was natural and fun. Cotterill, who was also part of the management team for a local youth football team, continued to send sexually explicit messages and images to the boys with a clear intent of engaging them into a sexual activity. The judge sentenced Cotterill to 20 months imprisonment and imposed a sexual harm prevention order for 10 years, a restraining order for 3 years, and was also issued to prevent any contact with the victims. That's the story, guys. Now, like I've said, again, vulnerable teaching assistant, guys. People, right, it's almost like they think, right, I want to go, he's obviously gay, right? He obviously wants to go for vulnerable kids, because that's what they are, children, right? So he gets in a position to work with them. Is he done that because he wanted that as a career, or because he wanted to nonce children, right? But 13 and 14 years old, right? Absolutely disgusting, despicable, vile behaviour. 20 months, guys. 20 months, right? Drug dealers are getting more than that, right? Fucking people for, like, do you know what I mean? It's unbelievable what people are getting fucking jail for. If you crack someone and you break the jaw, right, you're looking at a GBH charge, section 20, but they'll probably charge you with a section 18, right? And you can end up doing a few years if you end up breaking someone's jaw. A subscriber of mine, I won't name him, but he got 6 years, 4 months for assaulting, first ever offence, broke someone's jaw in 2 places, right? 20 months. 20 months. The damage that it does to these children is unbelievable. Now, many of you will or might not know, I was sexually abused by someone that lived local to my mum and my stepdad, right, in Royton on Middleton Road, Oldham, where this scumbag's from, right? And it messed me up massively. Now, people turn to drugs, people turn to drink, people self-harm, people attempt suicide, or sadly and tragically commit suicide because of the abuse that they suffered, right? This guy's got 20 months. The damage to these kids, because that's what they are, kids, could be everlasting. They're vulnerable. They're vulnerable. They're not just innocent kids. They're innocent, but they're also vulnerable. And this guy used his position to exploit that. To, like I said, engaging with sexual activity. If this would have carried on, he would have obviously raped, because under the age of 16. The age of consent here in the UK is 16 years old. Anything below that is actually classed as statutory rape. And the damage is everlasting, it's lifelong. This scumbag, and I want people to share it, I want people to distribute it and share this, because this guy is a fucking scumbag, right? He's going to serve 10 months in prison. 10 months in prison, right? What a vile fucking scumbag. There's a picture of him there in front of United's ground. He's got a VIP badge around his neck, and it's hotel football, and in the background you see Manchester United's ground, so he's obviously a United fan. He's got a United shirt on as well, but just an absolute scumbag, guys. And these people should never be allowed to exist in society, because as soon as he gets out, he will reoffend. If you go to prison sexually attracted to women, you will leave sexually attracted to women. If you go to prison sexually attracted to men, you will leave sexually attracted to men. If you go to prison sexually attracted to children, you will leave sexually attracted to children. Right? The longer these people are in the system, the more they're deprived of sex. If they haven't got a smartphone, they can't access these indecent images and child abuse images online, right? Their sexual, just imagine, right? He's in prison. A guy could be spread with his arse cheeks on the bed, right? 18 years old, 19 years old, 25, 35. Not interested because he's gay. He's obviously gay. He's not interested in that, right? But he is sexually attracted to children, right? And the longer he's in prison, those feelings are going to intensify and intensify and intensify and intensify. And then he's released. And that's when they go on to reoffend, guys. Why is he not on the sex offenders register? He's been given a sexual harm prevention order for 10 years. Why has he not been put on the sex offenders register? It's good of the UK and Ireland database to light this guy up. I've sent it to my local journalists and stuff because they need to cover this. And hopefully they do, and rightfully so. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Kieran Cotterill from Oldham, you dirty scumbag. Absolutely vile scumbag. Gonna leave it there, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Cody out.